That night still replays in my mind, the night everything about my marriage changed. My wife, Samantha, had been distant for months. Her phone was always face down, she laughed at messages she wouldn't let me see, and every time I asked who she was texting, she said, "Just friends, don't be paranoid." I tried to believe her, but my gut screamed something else. When her company announced an after-hours party, she told me, "You don't have to come, it's boring corporate stuff." But something in her tone told me to go anyway. That evening, I walked into the hotel ballroom where the party was being held. The room buzzed with laughter, glasses clinking, and music playing low in the background. Samantha was standing near the bar, laughing with a group of co-workers, and one man in particular. Tall, confident, a hand that rested a little too comfortably on her lower back. When she saw me, her smile froze for half a second, then she quickly covered it. "Oh, hey," she said with exaggerated cheerfulness. "Didn't think you'd actually come." I forced a smile. "Didn't want to miss the fun." The man beside her chuckled and extended his hand. "You must be the husband." "I'm Derek." His grip was too firm, his grin too smug. The air between us thickened with something unspoken. Samantha noticed it too. "Relax, James," she said lightly, though her eyes carried irritation. "Don't start acting jealous, okay? Go home if you're going to ruin the mood." The group laughed softly, except me. I stared at her for a moment, nodded, and said calmly, "You're right." Then I turned around and walked out. I didn't go home. I went somewhere else first, to a quiet bar across the street. I ordered a drink, pulled out my phone, and opened the app that connected to the security cameras I'd installed at home months ago when she'd started staying out late. Something told me to check. I switched to the live feed from the living room. Nothing. Then I checked the hallway camera. And there she was, walking in an hour later, with Derek. They didn't even turn on the lights. She led him straight to the couch. My chest went cold, but I didn't rage. I just watched, took screenshots, saved the footage, and quietly closed the app. The next morning, I acted like everything was normal. She came home disheveled, smelling faintly of alcohol and guilt. "You left early," she said cautiously. "Yeah," I replied evenly. "Just didn't feel like staying." She looked relieved, thinking I'd let it slide. For the next week, I didn't mention it. I smiled, cooked dinner, kissed her cheek, and even helped her pack for a business trip. The night before she left, I handed her an envelope. "What's this?" she asked, frowning. "Something you'll want to open when you get to your hotel," I said softly. She called me 2 hours later, panicked. Inside the envelope were the screenshots, the time-stamped video stills, and a note. "You told me to go home if I was jealous." I did. Now I'm going home, just not the one we shared. I'd already packed my things, emptied my accounts, and transferred ownership of the house, the one in my name, to be sold. Her card access was revoked, her car lease under my name cancelled. Everything she'd taken for granted disappeared overnight. Weeks later, she tried calling again. "James, please, we can talk." "There's nothing left to talk about," I said quietly. "You told me to go home." I just finally listened. And for the first time in years, my home, wherever it was, finally felt peaceful.